Hello everybody. Welcome to another strategies, tactics, and boosts show. And today we are going to talk about the opening and final round tracks of the Belgian GP. I hope everybody who followed my strategies for the qualifying round made it to the opening round. And let's see if we can do it again for the opening round and of course for a good placement in the final round. um as always, let's go and see our tracks. As always, as you can see, the four races we had in the qualifying round are repeated in the opening and final round. So we have twice we are going to race twice in Belgium, one a dry race and once in for a wet race. And of course, we are racing in Suzuka and Monza. Uh, and as you can see, the four tracks are splitted. We start with the first two, Spa and Suzuka, and we end with the last two, Monza and Spa, a wet Spa. And in between, we have the four added tracks, all wet races or low temperatures. So we just need to see our usual strategies. We have Monaco, Hungary, Melbourne, and Imola. Just by reading these eight tracks, I'm sorry for laughing, but probably it's the toughest schedule we had until now. Uh, Spa is a difficult track. Anyway, we have it as a wet race in our eighth race. Uh, let's not talk about Monaco or Hungary. And I know many of you don't like Imola and Monza. Yeah, it's going to be a headache for a lot of us, but uh, we're going to try and simplify things and try to get the best result we can. If it's enough, it's enough, but we're going to do our best, and this is how we're going to do it. Of course, we're going to see again the four tracks. Uh, well, it's three tracks for four races of the qualifying round, just to remember what we said about them. So, not much talking here. Belgium, one strategy, whether it's a dry race or a wet race, 3-3. Depending on your tire management, it can be done with mediums or with softs. And of course, for a wet race, also 3-3 with wets. Let's see our setup and our race star drivers. Okay, next one, we have seen it again. It's a tire management issue, although it's a restart and cornering track. It's a tire management issue. Which strategy you're well? It's the same strategy, one pit strategy for all of us. But the tire selection is up to our driver's ability of tire management, or if we decide to leave aside. Of course, we can use Nazar, which will help us boost our tire management. But even if we don't have Nazar, there are other boosts that can boost our tire management, but not both our track stats. We are. It's up to you what you decide to do. And of course, as we said on Tuesday, two pit strategy. If we are at the top, we need a clean track ahead of us so we can make fast laps and create the time we need for that extra pit stop, and of course a um, pit time boosting boost would be very useful here. Okay, so let's go and see our four added tracks for the opening and final round. Monaco. We said that in Monaco, qualifying is what we need to is what we need to take care of. Uh, I don't know if that's the case or we have to go full uh, cornering because it's a defending and cornering track. Yeah, it's. I'm not going to say to you go full cornering or boost your qualifying. Um, I'm I'm undecided. Also, uh, probably I will go for some uh, qualifying boosting and not full cornering because there are not a lot. There aren't a lot of opportunities of overtaking in Monaco. On the other hand, if you go with full cornering, maybe because all our stats will be boosted, we're going to have an even better race start and maybe make up for the lost positions. I don't know. I'm undecided yet. I'm not going to lie to you. Um, yeah, if I had level 6 drivers, maybe it would be a different discussion. I would easily go full cornering because of my drivers would have better qualifying. But now I'm not so sure. I don't know what I'm going to do. What works better for you? And okay, let's go and see the strategies, which is simple. Okay, you can go to the next. Okay, thank you. First of all, let's see our boosts. And then it's simple one pit strategy for Monaco again, but here we can choose 4-4 with softs. It's a little bit marginal. Maybe it's better to go 4-4 soft medium, so you can end the race with tire management, not running out of tires. As I say, I don't want any race, even Monaco, any race uh, of mine to. I don't want to finish with zero tire management. Okay, second choice is 5-3. Of course, medium soft is the fastest choice, the fastest compounds. But if you cannot go medium soft, then you can go 5-3 hard soft. Although in the previous in this strategy, uh, we will probably run out of tires in the first stint. Here we don't mind. In our first stint, we don't mind to run out of tires, but in our second stint, we do mind. In the end, in finishing the race, we want to have tires. So even if you cannot go 5 laps with mediums, take the risk and go for it. Okay, if you are going to run out of tires very early in the fifth lap, then okay, then it's 5-3 hard soft. Our cornering car parts. This is what we call a full. If you have it in the max, if you have this in the maximum level, or if these are the best uh, car parts you have for each part, then it's a full cornering. The first six you see, the first six car parts are the full cornering setup, the best cornering setup you can get uh, this season. And our defending Ferrari drivers and Norris. Okay, Hungary. Oh man. Okay, so Hungary. Yeah. First of all, you pray. In Monaco, you pray also, but okay. Uh, Generally, in this GP, a lot of praying is needed if we want to make something good. But okay, let's go. Defending and cornering again. So the same as in Monaco, and it's simple in Hungary. 4-4 mediums. That's it. I'm not going to tell you do something different. No, this is the best way and the only way, the fastest way to go in Hungary. This is one of the things that we don't like as content creators and probably as players, that there are tracks that you cannot do anything. It's 4-4 mediums, game over. Nothing else to say here. And if you are lucky, you can get a 47. If not, life goes on. Okay, again our cornering setup. So, next one. A power unit track. We have a lot of time to see a power unit track in our GPs. So, defending and power unit, Australia, Melbourne. And okay, our boosts. So, basically, if you ask me, I would say only 4-4 here and nothing else. And this is how I'm going to race. Both my drivers 4-4 with mediums, and that's it. Be careful a little bit of how much you push your drivers so you can make the stint with the mediums. Um, okay, you can go 3-3-2, but it's slower. One extra pit stop is a slower strategy. Maybe it would be a good choice if you start in the top 5, top 6. But even then, why risk a safety car ruining your race? And okay, maybe if you're afraid of stacking, maybe if you need softs to overtake a lot of drivers because you started the back and everybody is going probably 4-4, so do something different. But the best strategy and the fastest strategy by far is 4-4. This is a different approach if you feel that you need to go a little bit extreme and a little bit risky. Try it first in duels and then in your GP. Our power unit setup. And we have our fourth addition of tracks for the opening and final round. It's another defending and power unit track, Imola. And like in Australia, we have the same. Uh, Give me 1 second here. Okay, this is a completely wrong. As you see, it's China Shanghai. I don't know why this happened. We have defending and power unit, which is, let's go back here. These are the boosts you need for Imola also. Let's go now. Sorry guys, I don't know how this, but okay. I will fire my graphics team. This is me. You know it's a one-man show. So forget this. Go to the previous table of boosts and you will know the right boosts are here in our slides. So, of course, the fastest way again for Imola to go is 4-4 with mediums. But here, 3-3-2 is not so slower like it is in Australia. Here you can think of it as an alternative. You can go one driver 4-4 and the other driver 3-3-2. You can even go both drivers 3-3-2. So depending on where you start, probably I will mix my strategies. The driver that will start at the back of the grid will go one pit stop with mediums, and the driver with the best starting position will go 3-3-2. It will give him probably a better race start also because of the softer compound. So yeah, this is how I'm thinking to go. My approach. Uh, they are almost equal. Uh, they are almost equal strategies. Maybe 4-4 is a little bit faster if you are at the back or in the middle of the grid. If you are at the top of the grid, probably going for softs only is the fastest approach. So yeah, you can use both of them. It's not like Australia, it's a different story here. Okay, at least I got the other tables right. I don't know what happened to the boosts. Okay, and let's go just to revise our strategy for Monza, which is the last track we are going to see here. Okay, so as I said, one pit strategy 4-4 with hards, or 4-4 with mediums, or eagle and 4-4 with softs, which is the best and the fastest choice for Imola, for Monza. I'm sorry. Okay. So that's it for the opening and final round tracks. I hope we have some luck and yeah, maybe avoid the group of death and make it to the final round, because with my setup and my drivers and my car setup, yeah, it's difficult with these tracks. It's going to be difficult for a 373, 374 so to make it to the final in the group of death. So yeah, I'm hoping for a better grouping this week. We'll see. And in any case, these strategies are the best strategies you can follow. But okay, depending your setup, our setup, we get the maximum points we can get. So let's go and see them again. Spa, Suzuka, Monaco, Hungaroring, Melbourne, Imola, Monza, and again we close our racing weekend in Spa with a wet race. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press the like button, join my Discord server, which is you can find the link in the description below this video, and come back for my next video or live stream. Best of luck to your races this weekend. See you next time, everybody.